Okay, so here we have our kingdom. I'm just going to introduce for Baron and Kairos because I don't think you've played this probably before.
No.
Okay, so here we have the kingdom stats and the stats of the various regions. Here we have the authority of the kingdom, the stability of the kingdom.
Oh, I can't see your mouse.
Oh,
Yeah, we can't see your mouse.
You're streaming
we
the
can't see
app.
your mouse, dude.
Yeah. You're streaming the app, so.
How unprofessional.
You must pardon His Majesty, please. How rude of
okay,
you.
but you see under the kingdom, you can see authority, treasury, and stability. If any of those reach 0, the game instantly ends. It basically means the kingdom collapses.
We know what we're doing.
And here we have...
Everyone loses.
Well, no, actually it will be whichever faction is the most ahead in their goal will then win. Basically, when that happens. Okay, so below you can see all the provinces and the stats of the provinces, like trade, farming, military, faith, and defiance.
As we can see, clearly the south is superior.
Yeah.
Everything.
If defiance is higher than either authority or stability, the faction can choose to start a civil war. But only if defiance is higher than authority or stability. And stability.
Yeah. Okay.
And you can probably tell that faith is about your religion, how religious you are to the faith of the kingdom. As you can see, the North is pagan, so they don't.
Let's go, guys.
The North does not believe in our gods or our god. So military is obviously the military strength of your region. If you are doing a civil war, having high military is a must, because if you have lower military than the loyal regions, you're probably gonna get crushed. Basically, farming is how well you can produce food for yourself. So that's also important. And trade is how rich your province is. And that's how you generate money for your nobles. But each season there'll be 3 events I have to go through here that will, cause things. But because it's the first season, it's mostly about the start of my coronation and everything. So I think we should start with my coronation, shouldn't we?
Yes, that'd be fitting.
Okay, who wants to voice my chancellor?
I wanted to do this. Wait, Your Majesty. No, that's not how it goes.
Do it, not me.
No, Your Majesty. I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time.
Why the hurry?
To delay any longer would make the nobles restless, and when nobles get restless, they may take their daggers and look for the nearest back.
They wouldn't dare.
You should pay more attention to your history books, Your Majesty. The nobles are always plotting something. As it's tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation.
Let's get this over with then.
Shall we call the nobles in?
Okay, so here you get the voting thing when I activate it. Here you can see the choices of what we can do and what it might happen because of them. I also have 2 things I can do. I can do the Monarch's vote where I add an extra vote to the thing because I vote myself, or I can veto one option. So I'm gonna say in this case, I want to veto inviting foreign dignitaries to show off our wealth, because I feel I do not want to lose that much of my treasury this early on.
You don't want to veto throw the king into the river? Okay.
And now,
okay, guys.
You can
vote.
vote. You can vote what happens to my coronation on the website.
Oh god, I was gonna try to put a Scottish accent.
Yeah, I mean, of course we have to.
I have an
Crown
idea.
needs to show strength.
You guys, where I come from, we throw the kings into the river.
Yeah,
you guys.
Whose money is that?
Yeah.
Okay, treasury. That's for mine. That's my treasure.
It's not my money.
No, it's my monne. Okay,
It's the king's money, yeah.
Okay, so it looks like we have a tie, which means I get to pick as the tiebreaker. And I say we should throw a parade with lavish chocolates and fountains of wine.
Being baptized is certainly an entertaining one, but
The coronation is a great success. Chocolates, wine, fireworks, and feasts. It has an impact on your treasury, of course, but what doesn't? So we got 1 stability, and I lost 1,000 of my treasury. Now,
stability is great for trade.
Oh yeah, it is, because the more stable the kingdom, the more trade spreads around the kingdom. Yeah. Anyway, let's go.
Right choice, Your Majesty.
Let's go through the introduction of the council. And my chancellor.
Now that you're the king, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom. The wine tree north, the wealthy coast, and, of course, the scorching south.
Introduce myself to the grandees of the south. And this is Martian. Martian, this is yourself.
May the night God bless your reign, your highness. I trust you will conduct yourself with honor and faith.
And let us introduce myself to the chiefs of the north. And this is you, Kairos.
Good luck in the days ahead, your highness. You'll need it, dealing with us lot.
Okay, and let us
You're Cairo. What is that?
and let's talk to the patricians. And this is Sybil.
Okay.
That's why.
Well, your highness.
Oh my
Oh
god.
gosh, I think that
That suddenly got very dirty out of nowhere. Okay.
Yeah.
I have noise reduction tuned up so high on that one, though. Oh, jeez. A pleasure, your serene highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign.
And with that, the introductions are done. The council immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. You sigh and sit back. This is what the council's like?
Money!
No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs.
Yeah, at least you weren't thrown into a river.
And here, we get to pick what my goal is as a king to achieve victory. Who wants to voice my spy master?
I voiced it last time. Anyone else want to take a crack at it?
I mean...
I'll do it again. Your Majesty. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you?
I would love to be remembered as a conqueror.
A warrior king is sure to be remembered fondly if he wins more battles than he loses. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall military as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. I love how when you went for the religious goal, I had the slimiest voice, but now that you chose a military one...
You're pretty good with that voice, actually. Okay, and this is the end of the first season, and now each faction will in turn get to pick their own goal. Swin of the Kairos clan, infamous Northern Elder, stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, groaning as if in a trance. This is your
Chiefs-
faction?
Yeah. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne, not this impostor King Mthis. How do we make that happen?
And now you get to pick what you want to do.
I get to pick what I want to do.
Good. Lego has no choice. That's the...
Yeah, this is Kairos' choice.
I don't think my character's gonna be that well voice acted. If I ever get to talk.
You will get opportunities to talk, but come on, don't worry about
Prophecy.
being good.
Yeah.
No,
That's the
I've
fun
done
of it.
so much voice acting and I'm terrible at it, so...
The chiefs plan to realize an ancient northern prophecy. Before the new king rises, the kingdom will be ruled by a mad tyrant. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must raise authority to 5 or more in 2 seasons, and they've already reached that goal, which means that we have to lower authority to stop them from getting to their next part. Anyway, Verdad of the Nito della Tigagliani lineage, powerful former priest, stands bathed in sunshine, ranting in a fury. This is your family, Baron, so you can talk for them.
Okay. A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain on our honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered.
And what does the Grandees plan to do?
Ration, what do we want to do? I mean,
I'm thinking between
Wanna hunt
B and
down the
C.
witches.
B and C, right? Yeah.
I love how that there's 2 factions planning.
I mean, we are honorable. Let's go. What? Wait, I clicked wrong. I clicked in Discord. What?
You wanted to deceive me, but
B. I clicked on B. How can I?
You cannot undo it once you picked.
No, I didn't see the results anymore.
Oh.
Which one do we want?
Well, he clicked B by mistake.
No, I clicked B on like that was what I wanted. Uprising.
Okay, so you did click
Okay,
B.
okay.
Okay, so you want to cause an uprising.
God, you
Yes.
people.
The Grand Duke's
Man,
plan
so
plan to incite a peasant uprising to overthrow the king before swooping in to steal the throne for themselves. To advance the scheme, the Grands must raise the treasury to 2,000 more in 2 seasons. That's also done. So I need to spend money. Nix of the King family, notorious former pirates, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, speaking calmly.
My family.
Yeah, this is your family.
I knew they were former pirates. I'd have practiced a pirate voice. Yeah, they're former. So I can't do a pirate voice right now. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Mthis. Something must be done. Somebody else will be pirates later.
And what do you plan to do?
So they want to raise the treasury. We want to
We can
lower
lower
the treasury because then,
Or lower authority.
on that one, yeah.
or lower authority. Either one works. But you know, lowering the treasury
But if we make
seems
the
like.
king poor, they'll be relying on our money.
Yeah, exactly. We want, and then when they are reliant on our money, we have.
We have the power.
The patricians plan to sink the king under an ocean of debt. To advance the scheme, the patricians must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in 3 seasons.
So Mthis, your goal is to be between 1501 and 1999.
And here we can see who the claimants are. Sven is my long-lost nephew, apparently. Badad is an ambitious vassal. And Nix is a treacherous half-sibling.
Yeah, I can see that.
And we must have like 3 successes to
Yes,
overthrow
you have 3 different things you must do. Okay, so here I get to pick a new law I can use. And I think for this one, I just want to have the Monarch's Iron Choice, because none of these 2 I think are really that useful for me. Which means, if you can read here, if people vote for the thing I pick with this law, the kingdom gets +1 authority.
Oh!
Oh,
But we
but
want-
that's bad
wait,
for
do we
you
want
because
higher
you
Yeah.
want
or
lower.
lower authority.
Okay, so let's go about through this first. There's some disquiet going on to the south. This is you, Martian.
Your Highness, my peasants accuse me of hoarding wealth. Me. Worse, they're throwing down their tools and burning their belongings, saying they want to live an aesthetic life and that I should do the same.
They want to have more exercise.
Wait, what?
Completely mistaking aesthetic for athletic.
peasants, I swear.
What nonsense!
Quite so, Your Highness. They don't want to be pinned down by worldly possessions, but burning them is quite the overreaction. The ringleader of this movement is a philosopher called Ortega. She calls herself a voice of the Nine God. And the knaves hang every word. They'll be at my door at any moment.
Okay, so now we get to vote what we want to do to deal with this.
Oh no.
So let's see. I think we should fire the troublemakers and hire new servants from the coast. This wealth means, however, that you nobles will get money or lose money. So I get a feeling the grannies would lose money and the coats would get money from this. That's at least my prediction.
Yep.
I mean, we have to crush them, of course. They're peasants.
Well, we need the money. Like the coast.
The patricians welcome the extra cash and use of their peasants. Authority is not commanding. The coast is loyal. Patricians are more richer, and the grandees have lost some wealth. But meanwhile, more and more sovereign servants discard their possessions to follow Ortega's teachings. Which could be a problem in the
Raising
future.
That thing.
Now there's
Wait,
an
what? There's another empire in the south?
Yeah, that's the Asmedian Empire. There's also the nation of Tavalin and the nation of Atesh, Valamir, Danea, Kurth, Sal, and the Frozen Wastes to the north.
People
Anyway.
we need to subjugate.
Well, yeah, I did pick the Warbringer, so we might end
More
up going to
people to
war with one of them.
subjugate, my lord.
Anyway, There's an untimely death in the coast.
This is my money.
This is you, King. And this is
No,
your,
it's
this is your
King
successor.
second.
How many kings are there? Died.
Anyway, this is you.
It wasn't Mthis who died. The play as King the First.
Oh, your father was king the first.
Murder. My father, Lord Patrician King, has been murdered. Damn, that's so too funny.
And you know who did it.
Yes, I know who did it. Grand Knight Bella Tegalani? Hey, the ninth. Don't let him deny it.
And this is you, Baron.
Well, okay, I won't deny that I killed the venerable Lord Patrician King. But it was not murder. King agreed to an honorable duel, which I won.
Ooh.
I need to get a good pirate voice.
So do
It
I.
was no duel. It was a cold-blooded killing. What reason would my father possibly have to duel you in the first place?
The reason for any duel is between a challenger and the challengee. A private matter, not fit for this council. And for you peasant.
Ooh. 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 Ooh, I do not know what to, but if I want to remove it. You go wild! You go wild!
Yeah, I mean... of course, a duel is a duel. Come on, yeah, my that's my fellows, doesn't it?
He's a murderer. He needs to be imprisoned.
Of course, you peasant traders don't know what honor is and duels.
It was never an official duel. If it was official, you would have done so before the king.
Kairos, I think you might be the tiebreaker here, if anything.
The guys, I think a duel is a duel. The honor of your family is broken.
It was no duel. It was not made in front of witnesses. Therefore, it was disqualified. But
Listen to the barbarians and all.
Grumbling.
At least
Grumble,
that's something they understand.
But yeah, this is still you, King.
Those traitors. You would let a murderer walk loose, even after he admitted it right in this council chamber? That's below.
I'm glad the council respects the duelist code. A bow. Once agreed upon, a duel cannot be rescinded. Thank you for preserving our southern traditions, Your Highness.
I vote we cut off all trade in the entire land and make it a poll.
Can you give me a minute so I can refill my waters and I'm back?
Yeah, don't worry.
House Toothed completely supports your niece's, well, your cousin's claim to the throne.
How do you get to voice the original? The fuck?
Yeah, you died so quickly. But I can already feel you two are gonna have a rivalry now because of this, aren't you? That's
Yeah,
gonna
we
be
need to destroy them.
That's gonna be a
Break their
huge.
faith and their trade.
There's gonna be a huge rivalry between the south and the
Stop.
coast. Oh, this could be
The
very
North-
fascinating.
Weirdly, though, you need them strong, Mthis, if you plan to go to war.
That is true. I actually need all of you strong if we plan to go to war. So I want to raise the military of the entire kingdom, basically. The question is...
Yeah, but you allowed my father to be killed without even knowing the reason.
That is true. Okay,
Assuming it was a duel.
now let us look into the situation of the honor guard. Who wants to be my marshal?
Okay, I can do it. As is tradition, each region offers a selection of elite guards. The chiefs with their most famous warrior heroes, the patricians with champion gladiators from the arena, and the grandees offer the fierce battle nuns from the Sisters of Steel. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to coin above all.
I vote mercenaries.
Tell me about the Northern Warriors.
Bearded oafs with axes and no manners. They'll get drunk and cause trouble in the palace. No discipline at all, and I can't guarantee they won't run off on some random quest. But they're honorable, and in a fight, unbeatable.
Tell me about the Coast Gladiators.
A gang of low-born crooks who've turned themselves into celebrities through their skills at chopping other people to bits. They are vain and selfish.
And a people.
Their skill in battle is undeniable, but can you really trust them?
And tell me about
Unironically, I say, don't trust our own.
and tell me about the Southern Battle Nuns.
Terrifying warriors, and they're sworn a vow of silence, so at least they won't spill state secrets. But their faith and loyalty is to the church above all, even your safety.
I have made my decision. Oh wait, actually,
No, ask about the foreign mercenaries
what foreign
too, before
mercenaries?
You take mercenaries.
A band of fearsome fighters from the Tatterlands called the Battle-Bitten Brethren.
Even better.
They specialize in bodyguard work, but they are costly, and hiring foreigners will betray a lack of confidence in our kingdom's fighters.
I don't have confidence in our fighters.
I have made my
either.
decision.
Okay, Your Majesty, I have no confidence in any of our people. Hire the mercenaries.
I await your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty.
Hire the mercenaries.
Oh, that's
Seriously,
oh
the
my
Northern-
god. No, that's too
The
expensive.
Northerners are too
hire the mercenaries.
incompetent.
It'll be fine.
The North, my
Northerners
lord.
too
The
incompetent.
North.
The Southern nuns, they're too loyal to the church, and the gladiators, we don't even trust our own soldiers. Why would you trust them?
Yeah, we don't trust the gladiators. And the
But the
warriors are
Majesty will-
questers, so...
Okay, you know what?
My lord, we'll get drunk, but we will protect you. Fuck you. I mean,
I'm hiring the Battle-Bitten Brethren.
Yeah.
farewell.
2 birds, 1 stone.
The Battle-Bitten Brethren arrive a few weeks later. You've never seen such a gang of huge, unpleasant-looking cutthroats singing and smirking and cleaning their fingernails with daggers. If he is agitated by their commander, a great-haired man who calmly explains the service they provide. As long as the coin doesn't run out, they'll sacrifice themselves to the last man on your behalf.
Still more trustworthy than our gladiators.
Yeah, definitely.
And now we end of the season. Okay, here's an auction. You can see your money over here. And here you can
We're rich.
Here you can spend money on buildings here for the auction. Only the 2 most funded buildings will be built, and only from the 2 most funded buildings will your wealth also be subtracted. So don't go wasting all of it if you want to keep some of it.
I'm
You can see the
gonna
effects here.
Well,
And I'm gonna start the auction now if people are ready.
So,
I
the
vote for the Grand
observatory
Bazaar.
would lower faith in
In
the
your
south
province.
now?
Yeah, in your province.
Okay.
So you can also pay for stuff in other regions, just so you know.
that,
But
Okay, I can. And the Northerners wanted to raise authority? Yeah, right.
Yeah, they want to
Nerds,
raise.
let's build a monument to our
let's
gods.
King, let's support the theater and the grandees, and we'll also support. We'll go for our own Grand Bazaar, because we need the. Well, we don't need the trade, but obviously.
Yeah, of course
You
we
want
should
the
build a
trade.
theater.
Money!
and I'm gonna start the auction now. You have 1 minute.
Yeah, like you may have done the thing with King the First, but business is business.
I can see it's looking like it's gonna be the theater and the Grand Bazaar. Oh! A monument is. Oh, yeah, okay, I see.
What if there's a tie between the last 2?
I'm not sure what happens then, but I just know only the 2 most funded buildings will actually subtract your wealth and be built. So if you spend a lot of your money on a 3rd building that doesn't get built, you'll get all your money back, basically.
Oh no! The Grand Bazaar when we built? You see? I fucking made you Southerners pay more! But what if I raise it? What if I do this? And then I do this?
Oh, it's getting close!
What if I do that?
Oh, time's up! Time's up!
Viva! Glory to God!
So it's going to
Our
neutralize
God.
the authority.
Yes, that
Gosh
raises the-
dang it, King!
Yeah, it's-
You needed to
nothing
spend
happens.
more.
Yes, literally
You
nothing
were gonna
happens.
spend some.
I couldn't be the only one spending money on the bazaar. You had to contribute.
I was spending money.
Not enough, clearly. But,
See?
there you
Clearly
see,
not.
But there you see the peasant money counters. They can't agree on anything.
Find a spouse, my lord.
But now we have other things to worry about. Like, there's apparently tough times in the north.
It's
Well,
always
a
been
bunch of
tough
money was
here.
spent. for virtually no gain or loss.
No,
Your
the money
Majesty,
wasn't spent. We
We've
didn't.
fallen upon
No,
hard
I'm talking about the
times.
authority.
Our common folk to the south, our folk are flocking to the south, and we are running out of workers. Now the German came out.
And this is you, Ben.
It's not a surprise. The South is just a better place to live.
Fucking murderer.
Ooh. Oh.
You bloody fucking cunt. Ya cunt.
I am not gonna spend more money.
You are not gonna. Okay.
You know what?
No.
I'm gonna say B, personally.
Oh.
I mean, if they can't manage it, that's just...
Oh, this
We
is not...
will kill you. We
this-
will kill ya. We will kill ya.
This could be a
We will
tiebreaker,
kill
potentially. Oh, yeah, no, it's gonna
Let's
leave them
take
to
my
deal with
fellow.
it. The North is being left to deal with their issues on their own.
You wish to have our warriors, but you don't wish to have our people? I see who you are. You are scum. You cocks.
Anyway, it's you, Kairos.
Oh, I say. Yes, your greatness.
The chiefs continue to struggle, but with more peasants arriving every day and working the farms, the South's economy booms.
Look at the strength. We are... Now we just need a bit of military and we just crush you all.
Now there's a cult that is spreading in the coast.
Oh,
they?
gosh.
It's Sybil?
There's a problem. Ah, jeez, what voice did I use? There's a problem with the followers of that southerner Ortega. Her teachings have spread to the coast.
Oh no.
Worse, she's getting stronger. She's performing miracles. Healing a woman's broken arm with a single touch. Curing an old man's blindness.
Oh no.
I wanted to crush her.
All over the coast, the citizens are throwing away their goods and cursing the patricians for their greed.
Oh,
no.
Yeah.
They're clashing
Yes.
with priests, even starting brawls in the streets.
Yes.
You didn't want to crush her.
Every day we lose more workers to this cult.
Okay.
Join with the cult.
Oh, the game ends instantly if we assassinate her. Ugh. I say, if Ortega's performing miracles, she must be recognized as an official member of the church.
I actually can't support that one because we don't want
What's it? What's
authority
it
to rise, so-
percentage?
That's how percentage of it succeeding. It could also fail.
Ah. No, of course we denounce her. I told you to crush her, but no, you didn't want it. No.
Look, if you want to get away with murder, you have to duel officially in front of the king, like you should have done from the beginning.
Your Majesty, I think you have the better choices, and I think you must take this choice.
Okay. I say that she must be recognized as an official member of the church. Eventually, it fails. Eventually, the Archbishop issues a lukewarm proclamation stating that Ortega and her followers are a legitimate branch of the Church of the Ninth God. But few people listen, and on prizes, Ortega goes missing, and the church refuses to comment.
You don't listen to me. Oh, you always do the wrong choices. You didn't crush them. You didn't denounce them. You have to fight hard against these.
You're loyal. You're loyal though to me.
You get a taste of what we got.
Anyway, finding a spouse.
Yes, and I think that you don't have good other advisors there.
In the twisted passage of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master. But there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother.
Oh no!
Who wants to voice my mother?
Why haven't you found your spouse yet? It's been almost a year.
But mother! Is it really that urgent?
Of course, don't worry. I take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What's your preference? Men, women, or do you not mind?
Women, mother. Women.
Excellent. I sent out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer.
What a progressive kingdom.
Yeah, very progressive, guys. I am scared.
And that's the end of this season. And now, far to the north, where the snows blanket the landscape and wolves howl in the night, the chiefs uncover an ancient prophecy foretelling the rise of a tyrant king and the warrior who will overthrow him. congregation of God speakers huddle around the tablets, retailing the supposedly ancient story, whispering excitedly. This is your faction, Kairos?
This is the woman talking. Praise Morgana! The tablets are genuine! Then the gods are good, and we are blessed! Sven will be our king, and hail Lordrender. What the fuck was that?
Someone who rents lords. Cheers circle around the clan hall. A mark of ale is tipped over Swen's head.
The influence of the old gods is spreading. We must ensure we keep the old ways in the north alive, and surely Morgana will bless us with more power to the crown, Sven. This has turned into Russian.
You are the North.
For the next stage of our chief's scheme, they must lower their faith to 4 or less in 4 seasons.
The Orient Zero Faith! Oh god!
Yeah, guys, we got this.
Why do we have like the easy mode there?
Easy mode, guys!
Somewhere in the vast southern hills is a forgotten pilgrimage site. Once it housed the saints' bones, now it plays host to a secret meeting of the grandees.
It's not enough. The peasant couldn't care less about the king or his hoarded wealth. How are we supposed to incite an uprising in this climate?
We should start by ensuring the king actually has some wealth to come.
A shame. The king seems determined to be destitute.
Yes, for the
Perhaps
merc.
he's just really bad with money.
And the grandees still have their previous goal because they failed to do it.
Thank you, Your Majesty, for hiring those mercenaries.
And now I get to tax the kingdom.
Ooh.
And because I can see the patricians are very rich, I'm
You
gonna...
should have spent money on the
Tax the rich! Freedom!
I'm gonna
king. You should have spent more money.
I'm gonna tax the patricians with a cruel tax, and I'm gonna keep a common tax on the grandees and the chiefs.
Yeah. I'm cool.
Okay, we're still rich.
And that actually keeps me just in the right spot between preventing the grandees and the patricians. Go.
That's interesting that theirs could progress, but the patricians couldn't.
It's because it's at 3 seasons for yours, not 2 seasons.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. Now should we look at the eligible options for my
take care of your what?
my spouse? Hello, mother.
I found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young woman from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you will be securing a powerful alliance.
Yes, I know, mother. Your mother leads you to the Great Hall, where she's arranged 3 portraits and easels, but now each is covered by a cloth. Alright then, let's see the eligible bachelorettes. She was away the cloth of the first portrait.
This is Hef, firstborn daughter of the Northern Kairos clan. She's your typical northern lass, big, brawny, and honest. In the same way an ex to the face is honest. Despite that, she's clearly got some brains. She's an avid reader with a vast library. She's an incredibly driven person by all accounts. Gets up at the crack of dawn each morning and goes for a swim in frozen lake.
I can see the appeal, I suppose.
From the coast, we have Rhoda, the wealthiest heiress to Lord Patrician King back in the day. I mean, just look at her. She's gorgeous. And apparently she's got a silver tongue too. Her interests are typical of the coast. Money, 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 and making more of it. She's said to be led by her passions, living in the moment with no thought for her reputation.
Could be,
Led by your passions for money.
could be worse, could be a lot better.
And finally, from the south, Zeno Weberberg, the eldest daughter of Nita della Tegalianis lineage. See that scar? She got that in a duel. She always challenged people over some slight. The only thing she cares for is her faith, which she places above all worldly concerns. Despite that, though, she's said to have collected sins like a soldier collected medals.
Not bad at all.
What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but I gain a lifelong alliance.
I've made my decision. It's still you.
Oh, well, which of them do you wish to marry?
I'm gonna marry Hef of the North.
Yeah!
Yeah, to be fair.
And now the coast is aggravated, oh god. So if you get two more defiance, or if authority drops below 5, you can actually start a civil war if you want, basically. Now, let's see what's going on down here in the south. Another duel has gone wrong.
Oh my gosh, I swear.
It's Martian.
Murder, Gandhi Knight of Tekalin has been murdered in his own home.
Oh god!
Oh.
It's King.
Vengeance!
Oh my
I
god!
think you'll find, noble Grandi, that Niter della Tegalani and his unfortunate end in a duel comes with the territory, I suppose.
Oh my god!
Oh my giddy aunt!
A duel, there was a knife in his back.
This is hilarious! I knew
This is
would happen.
perfect!
I knew this finally would occur, oh god!
King Junior, you've done your father proud.
Nitor has died. Nitor II has joined the
It
council.
was a duel. Indeed, my opponent facing away was a peculiar strategy.
Do something, Your Majesty. This is clearly Lord Petition King Stu's unlawful vengeance for his father.
Oh my god.
It was a duel.
Oh my god. But I'm gonna veto
I mean-
this. Go wild.
No.
I mean, clearly it was a duel, you know? Turnabout is fair play.
No, there's no evidence.
There are two horrible choices for me to vote.
Yeah.
It was a legitimate duel, as legitimate as the other one.
I refuse to vote.
Yeah, you can just refuse to vote.
Okay, we
Okay.
can refuse to vote. Yeah.
Your Majesty, duels. I'm going to change to a Russian accent because I can do that better. Your Majesty, duels are clearly very unsafe, and they must be banned. It's clear, my lord.
No, I'm gonna say the Grandee Martian has no evidence. Let him go free.
Farewell. You might be the next one with the dagger in the ass.
Pure favoritism. As Gandhi's no honorable duels, and this was no honorable duel.
Oh, shut your pie hole. Or I might challenge you to an unexpected duel late at night in your bedchambers.
Oh my god.
What? Are you talking about sex?
Perhaps this is for the best. Murder among nobles was always lightly encouraged, but hidden and unregulated. Now it's legal. This is not good.
Bloody freaking man.
Furious followers.
This is what you get for allowing the first one to go uncontested.
Martian,
No.
still you?
Your Highness, the troublesome philosopher Ortega is gone, but her followers are marching on our estates demanding justice.
Oh no. Is it civil?
It's the same in the coast. They're making her into a martyr. My color changed.
Yeah.
They're making her into a martyr.
Oh god.
Oh, the game has
Oh
music.
god. Send a royal army to put a stop to this!
Yes.
No.
That's what I'm
Pay
saying.
the grandees.
That's
give-
what I'm
I agree,
saying
we
all the
should
time.
pay the grandees to give amnesty to them.
Crush them.
Hey, I see you have the keys of this palace.
It looks like Kairos, you could break this tie.
So what do you promise me, you fucking southerners? Why shouldn't I go march south and kill y'all?
So, Kairos,
Because you
we
like to
offer
kill
you
people.
a support on your next vote that you call a favor for another vote if you side with us.
Oh, he picked. We ascended a royal army in.
Northerners like to fight. That's
Your
good.
troops charge in and
We
order the
fight.
farmers back to their lands. Any complaint is met with a blade. Like,
Dang it.
stability is teetering, but my rule is iron-fisted.
Well,
The rumors are of unflattering corn effigies made in your image, but the peasants are too afraid to even whisper or take his name. Finally, perhaps we can
Gosh,
deal
dang.
with those
King is
peasants.
becoming quite a tyrant.
Yes, I kinda am.
I expect from the grandees help. If not,
In a dingy
you
seaside
will regret
tavern,
it.
two patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme.
Is this King the Third? Nope, still King the Second. The treasury is not empty. The king won't be tempted by our loan offer.
Maybe we could arrange some kind of heist.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Lady Patrician. This coup will be conducted entirely within the bounds of the law. We have our principal, after all.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Yes, I honorably challenged the guy to a duel and put a knife in his back.
After your father was honorably challenged to a duel and put a knife in his back.
The Patrician aims to lower the treasury to 1,500 or less. And let's see, I can pick a different law. Oh! Now, this one is a really good one, because if nobles vote for the thing I choose, they get 500 wealth.
Yes, my lord.
Please, my lord.
I think I'm gonna
I agree
swap
on that
out
one.
the monarch's
My
vote
lord,
with that.
do go for that.
Okay, let's see what's happening this season. There's a sacrifice priest in the north.
Sacrificed priest?
Oh, God.
Now we get money when we vote for your
Yeah,
choice,
if you vote
right?
for the thing I put forward. Well, who wants to be the archbishop?
Oh, I'll do it, wait. Your Majesty, I bring grave news. A missionary went up north and to bring the true faith to those pagans. But last week, he was found dead on the outskirts of a remote village. May he rest in peace.
Murdered?
Just so, Your Majesty. And not just murdered, but sacrificed in a devilish ritual to one of their awful pagan gods. He was found trapped across a stone altar with antlers imbued in his head. We must send an inquisitor to the village and root out the killers.
You should send a team over there. I mean, think about it. They didn't support us, so they clearly need to be taken care of.
I don't think they should
that,
have.
that lowers their faith. It doesn't actually fit. There's literally no solution that fixes the faith. Dang.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna let
Yeah,
them.
but it still sounds more fun to send an entire team of inquisitors and weaken their military.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let the
Yeah,
matter
let-
lie. Go wild. What does
I
my
say-
kingdom decide?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
we have to. We have
Millards,
to.
Millards, no, you fucking can't say fucking will murder you! I fucking will murder you!
If only you supported us, we'd have supported you.
Yeah, I
fucking
was
ways of the
offered.
south, you don't have honor! I do, you don't!
In all other matters, but you killed priests. That's your people. That's all other matters.
Fuck you!
We would have supported you if you had supported us in the last
You
resolution, but
fucking
no.
cunts.
Okay.
You fucking cunts!
Okay, who wants to be the High Inquisitor?
Thank you, Your Majesty. You won't regret putting your trust in me.
This is you, Kairos.
This is an outrage, Your Majesty! We won't tolerate the presence of the Crown Lane soldiers on northern soil!
A band of soldiers and inquisitors is sent on the village of Talanda with like locusts. Within weeks, dozens of supposed pagans have been burned in the village square. The old gods do nothing to save them. But their compatriots do. A squad of northern warriors desert their posts and march to the village to fight the inquisitors. Hundreds on both sides are killed in the ensuing battle. This isn't going well.
Oh, it raised their faith.
Yeah, okay.
A rogue
Oh
northern,
no, the kingdom's authority.
And the military falling, yeah.
the rogue northern warriors are soundly defeated. After that display of victory, the church power grows and more Norths convert to the worship of the ninth god.
The ninth? What the fuck, man?
And I am now oppressive. I am literally
Your
becoming a
military
tyrant.
dropped another level, jeez.
I am literally becoming a tyrant.
He's the tyrant of the prophecies!
Which is great. The South will.
On the bright side, this is also sabotaging the king's goals a little bit because, you know, his military is a mess.
Yeah.
Now, there's a contested wreck in the north.
Oh, jeez, more north.
An opportunity,
soon the
your
South will be the strongest of
greatness.
all.
A Kirth ship sunk last week, just off our coast. I request permission to salvage the wreckage. Kirth vessels are always full of valuable things.
Indeed, they
I heard the word
are.
valuable.
Wait! It might be off your coast, but it's in our waters by the 9th. In fact, it's closer to our city of Hythos than any of yours.
But you'll see that those waiters years ago in exchange for a chest of silver, you were having money problems. Your greatness, esteemed council, don't let this liar fool you.
Oh, geez, his authority might be
it's
high
all
enough that he
waters.
can just-
We handle all the trade in the water,
Yeah.
so we deserve to salvage the ship.
I say
It's ours after all.
It's
you
the
decide.
airship.
You decide.
I'm all for the Chiefs. It's clearly
It's clearly ours. It's clearly ours, guys. It's clearly ours. I mean, right?
Martian.
We go!
Fuck.
The fucking South and the North are united against those filthy rich.
Didn't they just send a bunch of Inquisitors and kill hundreds upon hundreds of your people?
No,
You
you
guys don't even
That was
haggle
the
on
king.
these.
That was
You don't
the
even
king.
negotiate. You don't even trade. Jeez, where's all?
because that's what peasants do, and real nobles.
It is
you know?
what wealthy patricians do.
Yeah, but
Jeez,
we are not patricians. We are better.
and you haggle.
Anyway, Sip, it's you.
You don't get wealthy. You don't get 7 wealth by not haggling. What? But it's in our waters.
Moreover, the counciled words is final, isn't it?
Your mission goes ahead and yields great bounty for the chiefs. Spice from Ayatish, stylish pearls, and a strange music box that sends everyone to sleep. Okay, you got richer.
Ah!
Now, let's have a little bit of a more relaxing time, shouldn't we?
Yeah, my lord.
Your wedding to Hef is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Feels like you're the only one not taking part. Said you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Hef at your side. How was you with the Archbishop?
Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Then I pronounce you king and wife.
After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new wife Hef delivers a short but heartfelt toast, expressing a wish to get to know you better. I am literally tyrannical.
Well, you become the tyrant of prophecy.
Like, I am literally I am so powerful that no one dares do anything against me in person, I imagine, is the thing.
Yeah.
By the time you find yourself alone with Hef, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. It's because you can voice her because she's your faction, Kairos.
I miss the North. It's too warm down here, and people twist their words. They don't mean any what they say.
What do you mean?
Everyone down here speaks in circles, insulting each other without really insulting each other. I don't know how you stand it.
It's tough, but I have to do my duty.
By Morgana's cauldron, I feel for you. I couldn't do it.
After finishing the last of the wine, you head to your separate bedchambers. It seems your wife is happy to take her time getting to know you.
Honor.
That's the end of that season. You can see that they're still in the second part, but they'll probably soon get there at this point unless we can raise the faith there. And you're still stuck in this treasury nightmare because that is a very weird one.
Yeah, fucking treasures, because your fucking treasure is treasure. Yeah,
When they, when
You
they
should have supported us in the resolution to reduce the treasury.
when they have 3, can we still prevent them from
Yes. Yeah, the
Okay.
third one, they still have to do one more thing.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah.
So let's see. Let's go with an invitation from the north.
Your Majesty, this year we will be holding a winter feast in my clan hall. It would be an honor if you could attend.
The Winter Feast. What's that?
10 days of drinking, eating, fighting, competing, drinking, singing, stamping, drinking, and drinking, Your Majesty. Fun, Your Majesty. All will take place in the coldest time of the year, as the snows bury us in. But you won't need to wrap up warm. That is what the whiskey is for.
I look forward to it.
Ah! I can't wait! Winterfeast is a special time of the year. You'll see.
And now let's see what's going on here in the coast. There's something with a new contraption. The Chancellor.
More murder. Your Majesty, a Lord Petition by the name of King II wants to present you with a new invention.
This is
Invent. Yes. Wait, yeah, this is it. Your Serene Highness, we are entering a modern age, a more humane age. Yet botched executions are commonplace. Decapitations where the head doesn't come off or hanging where it does. No more. Behold, a merciful machine for moving heads quickly and painlessly. I call it the King.
He swishes away a
I
cloth
love the name. It's
to reveal
a
a
terrible name.
reveal a huge machine of iron and wood. It has a hole for someone to place their head, and a heavy blade dangling ominously above it. The sight sends a chill down your spine. It's awful.
It's a terrible name. But your majesty, surely this is better than getting your head chopped off by a nervous peasant with sweaty palms and a blunt axe. With a little funding, I can distribute the king across the kingdom.
I'll bring this to the council.
You won't regret this.
Your Majesty, before you do anything, isn't it insulting that they are calling a machine to kill you,
Yes.
like the king? It is very insulting. I know.
Look at the second option.
You are vetoing the funding of nationwide rollout?
Yes! We know what we are gonna do, yeah? we know! Vote, my lord!
That's for my father! That's for my
Vote, my
father!
lords, vote! Vote, my
I'm sorry, but I'm doing this purely Machiavellian.
You've been betrayed, king!
Sorry.
How dare you dispute
It's
the
for the
authority
good of our
king?
scheme. For the good of your father, we are going to be using you as a martyr for a cause.
The fair nobles.
What? No, I just wanted to help people.
Yeah, you're gonna help yourself.
No, Patrician King II is dragged to the king by your watch, Captain, and he sent his forth into the hole.
No, please!
Shrink!
Drink. King the Third!
Me.
King the Third! Long live to King the Third, guys! Wow.
That is helpful.
with the value of the king now proven, you take the money from Lord Patrician's estate to fund the rollout across the kingdom. Soon you're chopping off through the backlog of condemned prisoners with unprecedented speed and unprecedented mercy.
The reign of terror!
And literally I'm a tyrant!
Where the king died and had to pay for it.
Your
So there
Majesty,
is.
you're no tyrant. We just do as you say.
Like, I get a feeling everyone is scared of me. Like, you literally cannot rebel because I'm 10 authority. It's impossible to rebel. I get a feeling like everyone is scared shitless of this king.
I mean, look at our defiance. It's 6. We're.
Okay. A
We are
curious,
pretty happy with the king killing.
a curious curse.
I wonder what happens if you are the one who dies next.
A giant glass globe filled to the brim with murky water is wheeled before the council. Which will contain all that vision.
I know them.
Suspended in liquid, he pokes his head above the surface.
It's the son of King the Second, dude.
Happening to my poor family.
Let go! Join the Northern clans!
I cannot take this seriously at all.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Go.
Your esteemed highness, Glub Glub. A most infuriating circumstances has befallen me. Glub Glub.
How do I join? How does this work?
Okay, you see on the stream here, you can join the game at this website, kotc.app, and then there's a room code. Do you see that, Lego?
Let me take a look.
You can see it up at the top left. In the stream.
Left.
No, I
Oh,
forgot about-
KOTC. Yeah, there I see it.
Okay.
It's time for my family to
Sorry,
leave
it
the
took a bit
country.
of time. We were fighting a god.
Because clearly nothing's going well for them. I think
Okay,
they
so-
just need to take a few ships and leave.
Okay, so good grief. What happened to you?
I don't know. I have been Glub Glub by a sea wizard. He infected me with these Glub Glub gills, so I can't leave the water for more than a couple Glub Glubbing minutes.
Why did you anger this wizard? What do you do to anger
Enter
it?
game code.
Well-
CFTP.
Technically, it was my father who angered him, but then you killed my father, so I was cursed instead. I happen to own a
Oh, it
tannery. that is,
automatically put me into the Chiefs already.
Yeah, because
Nice.
because there was a missing one.
left.
So
Yeah, perfect.
anyway, you can continue, King.
I happen to own a tannery that is glub glub polluting some picturesque beach he likes. How was I supposed to glubbing no? I demand you arrest
Okay,
this
so I
maniac
see.
and force him to glub remove these gills.
Okay, we
have a
do
great-
have the lower faith victory condition.
Yeah, we have a lot. We have a goal, Lego. We have a lot.
I know how
goal.
this game works, so.
Ah,
Yes. The south is like the richest and best province. The north is winning. And
Who is king actually?
He's a patrician.
Mthis.
Oh, I'm the king. Yeah.
Oh, great.
And the patricians.
I say-
especially kings.
I'm on my
King
third
dying.
person because my people keep dying.
nah.
We
But
don't want to send a
somehow.
we don't want to send a squad of coastal soldiers actually because that will actually reduce our military king. So
Each one who votes for closing down the tannery gets 500 money.
I'm all for it. I mean, we technically at this point we have a feud with this family, so.
I'm
Yeah, I have
really
a question.
King's supporting it too.
Hey, look, I'm only gonna lose 250 wealth instead.
Lego, vote.
No,
Come
it just
there.
reduces our trade. No, fuck.
Buy two.
What choice
King.
do we have?
Yeah, you're right.
You don't want to deal with
They
the
were gonna
wizard.
vote for that anyways.
You don't want to deal
So
with the
guys,
wizard.
tell me what's the victory conditions for the other guys?
Money. It's currently at a sweet spot in between them. Like the Grannies want money to be over 2,000 or up to 2,000, and
The tradition wanted to be lower.
yeah.
And
If
the
you help us drain the treasury, we will support. We won't support any measures that increase your faith.
After your soldiers close down the tannery,
don't
and
let
what,
them.
what does the king want?
I want to be a conqueror.
Okay.
So he wants to see a
Oh, you
lot
like
more
us
people
because
killed.
we have military,
He's also
great.
a tyrant right now.
Yeah, like I am full in authority.
Yeah, the king is being king.
After
The
your
king is the
soldiers
king, man.
close down the tannery and destroy its vats, the nearby beach returns to its former beauty, and Lord Patrician King III recovers from his curse.
Nice.
Sure, a few hundred jobs are lost, but it's a small price to pay.
For salvation.
Lord Patrician III appears in the council a few days later, back to his old self, though he has a case of the hiccups that persist for several months.
Oh, please just kill the third off. Let's go to the fourth.
Lego, let's not speak with the middle ones, with
No.
the patricians. They're bad.
You have an auction again. You probably already know what to do if you've listened. So,
Yeah, we are richest.
okay, so you know what to do with the auction. I'm gonna start the auction here. You have 1 minute.
We know what
None
to
of
do,
the
like,
rules
right?
in our
Yeah.
space are good.
I think we just keep our money.
But I will help fund your observatory if you don't. If you help us drain the treasury.
But our
Sure.
faith is already low. We don't
But we
need
must
it.
lower it more, comrade.
So, do I have your word? Your honor?
Yeah, I don't spend much. We built a little cathedral there, but otherwise.
I'm going to
Oh.
completely get rid of your observatory if you don't give me your word that you will support our measures to drain the
We don't
treasury.
even need the observatory.
You don't even
Yeah.
need it, but no. It
You're
makes it
right, Lego. We don't need the observatory.
fair.
Oh, this
We
is...
can see the stars just fine with our eyes. Eh?
Yeah. We can see the stars.
Look at the powerful south. Like we just need a little bit more military, and then we are just the biggest and baddest region in the realm.
Now there's something about an old debt going on here.
How do you expect me to take this seriously, you crack-brained simpleton?
Shut your daft mouth and give me what I am owed, you hunterless dog.
Man, you and the grannies on the coast really don't like each other. Holy shit.
None of us like each other.
Calm down, both of you.
This pimple-headed lackwit expects him to pay a huge quantity of gold just because his great-great-grandfather beat my great-great-grandfather in a foot race.
A debt owed is a debt owed, is it not? Your Highness, I only recently discovered this debt while combing through my ancestors' journal. Honor dictates that Lady Patrician Sibyl Taudia is liable for her ancestors' deaths.
By sea and storm, this is ludicrous. I demand we put this to a vote. Fuck.
Oh god. You know what? You do you. This is not my concern.
Yeah, I mean, of course you have to pay up.
I'll pay my debt, but no interest. Deal? That's honorable.
You always talk about like interest and money and such. Like.
Oh my god. I love this rivalry going on between you all. This is wonderful.
We put the king in the middle!
It's a tiebreaker. I say she should just pay her debts, no interest.
Same.
Depths below this council is. I voted for this.
Yeah.
Gee.
But of course you're still
It's
angry
still
about it.
stupid.
No, hold on, I got it. Depths below this council is full of idiots. Fine, take your money. There, that's.
With pleasure.
Oh god.
Holy shit.
Jeez. That was without interest?
Yep.
I would have gone into debt. Holy hell.
Pagan prophecies.
Yeah. More pagan.
Who was the high
I'm
priest?
business, that's me. The northern chiefs, god speakers, have uncovered an ancient prophecy.
Why do I care some pagan prophecy?
As much as I appreciate your devotion to the ninth god, this is quite important.
My spy master?
What she means to say is the chiefs plan to use the prophecy to justify unseating you. True or not, many northerners believe it.
Oh, ninth above.
Quite. The prophecy tells of an authoritarian king who was overthrown by a northern warrior, the savior of pagans known by names such as the Thronebreaker, the Sword of Valter, or the Lord Render.
The Lord Render.
That's you, by the way, the authoritarian king, not the Lord Render.
Yeah, because I have that authority. I am a tyrant.
The prophecy calls for the collapse and death of all false gods, including the ninth, whom Nelquist will lead into a bubbling cauldron disguised as a magical pond.
This is sounding very heretical.
Indeed.
Worse than heresy,
Indeed.
Your Majesty, it's a lie.
We must strengthen the church in the north, besides fortifying their prophecy.
Never.
We might even save a few misguided northerners. The pagans will still blindly worship their old gods, however. If we don't act soon, the kingdom may be lost.
Nah, the
I'm of the
kingdom
opinion
plan.
that we side with the chiefs here, simply because
We are your
fuck the
strongest
king.
warriors. If you act against
No, just
us,
fuck the
then
king.
it will only come back to hurt you.
I mean,
You will need our armies.
Yeah, I mean, of course we must send priests up there. That makes it.
Oh.
Yeah, of course, the king family.
why should we ever side with the king? He's done everything against us.
Because he's your lord. And?
He's
yeah,
done everything against us.
they-
We're
yeah,
completely
he's
against the
bootlicker.
tradition.
There you see the filthy peasant king family is again like no honor.
You have your scholars and
South is
theologians.
just playing at being loyal. Clearly they want to backstab them later.
You have your scholars and theologians discover another prophecy which contradicts the first, written all on an older stone tablet found in the same archaeological site. The Northern commoners are not sure who to believe. You bought yourself some time. The team's stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of the next season. And about my heir. Your marriage to Hef has grown stale. Oh, you get along well enough, but you made some good memories together, but there's no spark. She cares more about her
Very
stupid
good
books than your happiness. But spark or no spark, you still need an heir.
Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair.
It went as well, about as well as could be expected.
You're still in power, aren't you? Still got the crown on your head. That's what matters. You've done well so far, but something's still missing. An heir. You need someone young, whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they had a bastard. Or the youngest of many cousins.
I will make my youngest cousin my heir.
Of course, an entirely sensible idea. and will make arrangements at once.
Horrible king.
Yeah, horrible king.
Okay, let's see. Oh my god.
He's not even willing to have a
my
child with the North.
So clearly the North needs to be taxed.
Clearly the North and the Grandees, and look at us!
I'm gonna bribe the coasts.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Majesty. You've bought our loyalty for one more year.
You cannot buy loyalty.
Okay.
Yeah. That's only.
No, you can't
peasants
buy
can do
honor.
that.
Loyalty is easy enough to buy, as our mercenaries can attest.
Oh, the Winter Feast. The Winter Feast.
Winter feast.
After weeks of leading your baggage train along perilous mountain roads, you finally arrive at the snow-swept clan hall of Chief Kairos. The hall is crammed with all the chiefs of the north, sitting cheek to cheek along tables, groaning under the weight of food and ale.
Welcome, Your Majesty, to my humble hall. Take a seat, grab a drink. It's customary at winter.
Oh, it's customary to exchange gifts with the host. What did you bring? Oh boy.
I think
Go
you
for the
brought a
most
casket
expensive
overflowing with
option.
sapphires.
I brought a champion warhorse.
Oh, burger. Look at that beauty! A fine addition to my stables. Thank you, Your Majesty.
After that, the feast lasts long into the night. The fires roar and the bards sing songs of the old days, and a lake of ale is consumed. A couple of hours in, you are a little merry. As winter feast draws on and the snow piles up outside the doors, the mood in the hall turns how do you say the word?
Raucous.
Raucous. Your memory is blotchy, but you distinctly recall getting into a fight.
Yeah, the king!
In your drunken haste, you tell a joke that might have been construed as a little insulting to the chief's presence and his mother.
Oh no.
Oh, it's Lego.
Ah, Chief Leg!
Hey, say that again one more time, I'll better you.
The chief is so drunk, you're not sure he realizes that you're the king. However, he's just too far gone to care. I will accept the challenge.
Oh, the king! The king is a Chad!
Oh god, I'm gonna die. The whole clan hall grows such that you stand and ball your hands into fists. Then with a roar, they stand surround you, bopping and chanting. Fight, fight, fight. I will fight honorably.
Yeah!
Oh, you throw the first punch and Lego absorbs it with a grunt. Then he punches you back and everything goes dark. You're revived by a splash of cold water.
Hey, we liked it.
The chiefs are clapping on the back and crediting you
the
for fighting
fans went
honorably, even if you did lose. Next morning, the chiefs are scattered around the hall, groaning and nursing their hangovers. Your own hangovers isn't too bad, but the thought of the voyage home makes you wince. You bid farewell to the chiefs and begin the long, perilous journey back to the capital. Okay, well, that was fine. It was a good feast.
Zinov is totally not defiant. Lovesy is tied by
Yeah,
marriage.
yeah,
That still wants to overthrow you.
Yeah, they're actually really loyal to me.
Yeah, but don't forget, he's not even
We
willing
never
to
said
have a
we want
child
to
with your
overthrow
own,
you. No,
with your
that's
people.
totally wrong.
A Hortling attack. Martian?
He fought
Your
honorably.
Highness. Your Highness, I'm ruined. Hoidlings have occupied my vineyard and driven my stuff away.
What's a Hortling? My Marshal.
Very little creatures, like fat green babies with claws, hard to kill. Fire is the only way to get rid of them permanently.
Oh, they're goblins.
Yep.
Whatever you do, we should do it soon. They're eating all of my grapes.
I will assemble a council.
Not the grapes.
Nine bless you, Your Highness.
I say, for 500 money, we should strong arm the other grandees to send militaries to stop these things.
Yes, I'm all for that.
You know
I
what?
think
I was
we
going to
were
suggest
told.
just burning the vineyard, but
we
if
should
you're
just
paying
burn
me,
the vineyard.
burn it all!
Inside.
if you're paying me, you've bought my vote.
Yep, that's.
What do you think?
So Mthis
King?
would get to choose.
Yeah, if you pick the one at the top,
Come
then it would
on,
get
come on, choose the money. It's like.
I may as well choose the money because that's what he's going to choose anyways. A tie in this case doesn't help me in any way.
Yeah, see?
When the grandees grudgingly send in their token force, a slaughter ensues. The Hortlings put up a meager fight, but before scurrying into the hills. Peculiarly, the grandees discovered that the Hortlings filled Grandee Martin's wine cellar with spoons. Suddenly, it's almost impossible to move down there.
Brilliant.
It will take some time before the vineyard is back up to full production, but Grandee Martin is grateful for the help.
Ah, good. Okay. Oh, our trade and farming secure. That was like a shock.
Falsely accused.
Clearly, that's. Yeah. Your Majesty, I bring bad news from our newly constructed prison in the south.
Oh no.
Oh, funding that prison was a great idea.
One of the prisoners, a murderous rogue by the name of Mthis, has escaped. His location is currently in King's
The double doors bang open. A grubby-looking peasant strides at the council, escorted by an anxious watchman.
In this room.
Wants to be the guard.
Sorry, Your Majesty. He said it was urgent, and he was pretty persuasive.
What a guard.
And who wants to be this guy?
I guess I'll do it.
Yes.
Your Majesty, I swear I'm innocent. Grandinitor de la Terragani II threw me in prison on trumped-up charges simply because I said I didn't like his head.
Your Highness, I have no idea what this fool is talking about.
Oh
But in our
god.
local customs, you see that insulting the head is a crime.
We
Say
should
we
really
imprison the
get a
guy.
spot.
You know what?
Now let's have the spy master do some investigating. You know, we've done too many of these without actually doing an investigation. Let's actually get
I'm
an
not gonna
investigation
throw a
going.
noble in prison. But oh well.
Oh,
Yeah.
you won't throw a noble in prison, but you'll execute a noble for no reason.
But technically, the
I see how it
others,
is.
the others voted for
Yeah.
it. Not
I mean,
me.
of course, we'd throw him back at the prison. I mean, he's guilty. He's clearly guilty. He insulted my head.
Looks
I
like
think we
the,
need a spy master to investigate this.
yeah, that might be a good idea.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we've had I've seen enough of innocent people getting executed and stuff. We need
clearly
spy
I'm innocent.
masters.
You voted for King to get executed.
I know, but I voted because there was no other choice.
Upon my honor, Your Highness, you're going to investigate me on the word of this peasant?
The spy master slips away to investigate this matter. When she returns, she's holding a hat.
There's no doubt about it, Your Majesty. Fuck, which voice was it? There's no doubt about it, Your Majesty. I actually quite like the hat. It's stylish, but Mthis Puce was imprisoned on spurious charges simply for insulting it under his breath. Now, what are you going to do about it?
I'll allow them both to go free. While the common folk celebrate Mthis Puce's exoneration, it also takes a sign that the king's justice is flawed. And you hear that Mthis Puce has turned up dead in a ditch. Came down with a bad case of multiple stab wounds. Apparently Grandinitor de la Tigliani II's first year isn't to blame.
No.
When will this dueling culture end?
Whatever the case, the common folk certainly blame Nito de la Tigliani II and lay down their farming tools in protest.
Yes!
Oh, you are the fool, Baron.
End the season.
We are still the
You're a
richest of
terrible king.
Far to the north,
Walters
an ancient ceremony in a smoky clan hall reaches a fever pitch. Swain the chief's claimant sits atop a throne of bones, surrounded by god speakers chanting in a forgotten tongue.
And thus, with Morganus Midvidness, I hereby crown you the King of the North, the Lord Render, soon to be King of all the kingdom. Glory to the Lord Render, chosen of Valtor, glory to Morgana and the North.
The assembled chiefs roar in chorus with each other. Stains are mashed together against one another in celebration.
Now, we must bring down the false king in the south and fulfill the prophecy. The only question is, how?
By baking
Okay.
cookies.
Okay, Magi,
Oh,
what
God.
are we gonna do?
Holy shit.
Oh my god!
Hey, I swear. I think the top one is funny.
And you
The
actually,
top one is funny.
oh, we have to raise their defiance quickly.
Come on, yeah,
Oh, no.
like we fucking kill the king like that, right? Like, it's
I
funny.
swear, my king, we only have your best interests at
Yes,
heart.
your
No,
majesty.
it's just
your
another winter
sacrifice,
meat.
You can enter the
So,
hall of the
it is
gods.
destined, so it will be. We spread the word to all of Morgana's children. The throne breaker has risen, and the false king will fall.
I guess that you could be this guy, Lego.
But first we drink in honor of the gods.
Huzzah!
More cheers erupt throughout the clan hall. Come morning, there'll be a lot of work to do. Replies that they must keep the Defiance at 1 or less in 1 full season. Oh god.
Okay,
In a
truce
dig-
with the grandees to just keep raising their defiance until they are,
Burn down the north until they open.
In a dingy-
until they're at least 5.
In a dingy
you know?
seaside tavern, 2 patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme.
Oh, this is King.
This is the third king. The first two were killed by the grandees, basically. And the king. He's an asshole, too. The treasury is practically empty, and the king is struggling to fund his ambitions. We're perfectly placed to offer him a loan.
So helpful of us.
Indeed, these loan agreements will be as friendly as a bear trap. Absolutely loaded with hidden catches in the small print. Now, watch me work my magic.
Ooh, the treasure. Who wants to be the treasure?
I'll be the.
Your magic got you killed the last time.
Good
Third
evening,
time's the
Lord
charm.
Good evening, Lord Patrician. What exactly is the purpose of this meeting?
I heard about the king's recent money troubles, and I thought we could both benefit. Sign here and here.
This agreement does seem fair. Well, very well. I'll sign.
Oh,
Oh, what an
oh
idiot.
boy.
King will be pleased. Good night, Lord Patrician, and may the night bless you.
Holy
Hey,
shit, the
see,
king made us money.
you should have supported us. Then you would have gotten your goal too.
That is hilarious!
don't
Right,
need no
grandees,
gold.
temporary alliance. See? Easy as pie. But it's not enough to bankroll the king. The rest of the kingdom must be in debt to us as well.
The man says a scream. The patrician must have the highest fit of all regions in 3 seasons.
Oh, that's gonna be hard.
Fuck.
Yeah, that one's tough. They're so rarely given trade.
I'm gonna adopt Call for Unity over Iron Choice this time. Okay, I need to do something that can. Oh my god, all of them are in the coast. Oh no. I think the Chiefs might win. Anyway, what's happening here? A powerful storm.
I don't know, but our farming and military
Oh,
just went
God.
down.
A terrible storm has struck the coast. Lamentably, I changed again. Lamentably, many houses have been swept away in the floods, and several of the Navy's
Ships were lost at sea. Oh! Oh! I say,
Yeah.
if the North sends troops to clear the roads in the coast, you all get 500.
He wants to weaken our military.
You know
He
what?
wants
Yeah.
to weaken our military?
Yeah, I'm all for
I
it.
mean,
Let's see Snowman.
it's
go there.
better to get the gold, right?
Very well,
Like,
we're
sure
all of the
raise their
warriors.
defiance.
Yeah.
Obviously. Obviously
We are
we're gonna help.
warriors. So,
Yes! Okay.
Yes.
Lego.
Why should we put our troops at risk, Your Majesty? It's not our fault that the coast can't handle a little inclement weather.
Yep.
Despite the Chief Lego's protest, the troops are sent, though dozens of soldiers drown in the ongoing floods. They clear the roads and rebuild the coast's lost houses.
For your military campaign, this is
Look-
going
look at-
terribly.
Look at the south. We are like best in everything.
Plague ship?
The Royal Navy has stopped the ship at the harbor. In the harbor at Salassus, Your Majesty. It's a merchant vessel from Danaer, and the crew has come down with some kind of plague. The captain refuses to go home, saying his crew need food and medical attention before offloading any cargo.
That ship is carrying fine silks and rare dyes worth thousands. I don't care what happens to the crew. We need to secure those goods.
Tell me more about this plague.
The infected have high fever, losing pustules, uncontrollable vomiting. Sounds like creeping scourge, which bumped off half the kingdom a few centuries ago.
Let's call a vote.
Quarantine the ship, but take the goods.
Yeah, quarantine sounds like
And I'm
the
gonna
best
make a
deal
call for
for...
unity for this. Oh, I cannot do that? Oh, it's if 50% of nobles vote. Okay, that's how that works. Okay. So if 50% of nobles vote for the same thing, we get 1 stability. Okay, that's how that works.
Okay.
We should sink the ship.
Sink it! Sink it!
Yes. Yeah, we must be. It can't spread to our land, so no, we clearly have to sink it.
Gosh!
Your warship fired a ballista at the merchant vessel, smashing enormous holes in its hull. It sinks into the depths without a trace.
A fine sacrifice for the seagulls.
A fine sacrifice for the seagull!
A brand new harvester. Oh, it's Lego.
Oh!
Your Greatness, the scholars and great thinkers of the coast have invented a new farming implement.
Why is the chief doing this?
Some kind of horse-drawn machine that automatically reaps and threshes grain. They call it a weed eater. And it's revolutionizing agriculture.
Oh, it's because the North wants it. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
It would be of great use to us in the north. Farms are struggling to keep up with demand, you know.
We'll not share the designs with the likes of you, Northern Leech. Our people have worked hard on that machine. We deserve its rewards, not you. Unless you are willing to pay for it.
Oh.
I'm willing to go for compensate and share it with the other regions if you are willing to, you know.
But I am gonna veto this one.
Like, we can all win.
Patricians are rich enough.
No, we can all win. This is an everyone wins type deal.
Yeah,
All
but
you
I
have
don't
to
want
do-
everyone to win.
We don't
force
want everyone to win.
We force the patricians. We force the patricians. We force them. We force them.
Yes.
We force them. We force them.
Fuck!
Okay.
You, you fucking
Helping
southerners.
You understand
Oh, God.
this puts us
Keep having an
at
unofficial
defiance
line.
10.
Okay, so
It's
I'm.
tyranny, I tell you. You're punishing innovation and shackling. It won't like that.
So I have to say something. You are now at 10 defiance, and like I said, we have 9 or 40. You can actually start a civil war if you want.
That doesn't help us though. We're too weak in military.
Yeah, you only have 2 mils. That's true. In fact, the market doesn't mind much. The machines go a long way on improving agriculture in other regions.
Yeah,
Making your kingdom more,
Still help.
making your kingdom more prosperous as a whole.
Hey Sib, I have a new idea. Let's just ally completely with the chiefs just to kill the king because he's being so tyrannical and oppressive.
Exactly. My thoughts entirely.
Yeah, do that.
Back in the southern hills, the ancient pilgrimage site is once again awash with devotees. None of them are here to pray, however.
We're
They
gonna
are
need-
getting
no.
rowdy, and it's all thanks to us. Now that they know how much wealth the king is hiding, they're itching to get rid of him.
Oh my god.
Careful. Careful we don't get them too riled up. Mind you, or they start asking questions about our wealth as well.
Yes, now it's time to incite some real chaos. Show them that King Mthis is not only greedy, he's utterly incompetent too. It's good, we forced the patricians to
The next
civil
stage, the
war.
Grandies must lower stability to 4 or less in 4 seasons.
I
Or
think
seasons.
we do it good. We are rich, the others are
Oh
struggling.
my god, like everyone is like one step away.
Yep.
Yeah, no, we would yeah.
Like, you can, if you want, vote for rebellion. Just so you know.
No.
Oh, we got a 3rd player? Oh, Martinson. Okay.
But if we support the
Oh,
rebellions,
God,
then
Steve is
we
voting
can
for
put our
rebellion.
king. Then we can put our king. Lego.
I just want at this point. This isn't
What do you mean we're
to.
perfectly loyal?
This rebellion isn't for us to win. This is just to destabilize the kingdom so that the
But if you
chiefs can come in
destabilize
and
it,
overthrow the
no.
tyrant.
But by destabilizing the kingdom, that benefits the grandees, who we hate more.
Your
We
quest,
hate both groups.
your quest
We
point
do
here,
hate both groups, but we're not winning unless one of them lowers their trade value.
Your quest point
And we
here
are
is... Can I even speak?
No. Fuck you.
Okay, I'll speak now then. Your quest one is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die? I ask that my crown be passed down too. Council is filled with nervous silence. My cousin and adopted son. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom.
Unacceptable.
It's you, Martin.
Unacceptable.
Martin?
Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Your August Majesty, may I be the first to congratulate you on adopting an heir? What is his name?
Unfortunately, you can have
guy?
name this, so it's obviously Mthis the second.
Wait, that's weird.
Who's that guy? All the time we were struggling, and now suddenly this Rhaenys is showing up.
Excellent, Your Esteemed Highness. I'm sure little Mthis II will grow up to be a chipper of the old block.
Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you must just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from your spy master soon. Oh boy, the kingdom is not that good in military though. Ugh. I don't think we can go conquer another country. The Horde strikes back.
You should support the Norse military.
The Hordelings are back.
Your Holiness, the Hordelings, they've returned.
You should have burned the fields, you moron.
Yeah, you should have. You should have.
The soldiers we sent only got rid of them temporarily. They've taken over my vineyard again. Those little bastards are impossible to kill.
It said they were only be able to kill with fire, you fools.
You fools.
Never mind that, Your Highness must act quickly to alleviate the spoon shortage in the city.
You're taking all the spoons.
Dude, you have a spoon in your hand.
No.
Baron, it's you.
Spoons are disappearing all across the region.
I'm sorry, spoons?
It's no laughing matter. Have you ever tried to eat soup with a fork? It's simply impossible.
Fine, I shall call a vote.
Praise be. Thank you, Your Majesty.
Oh my god. Look at it,
Well, just eat out of the bowl.
I feel like we need to burn the vineyard down.
You know what? I'm gonna make a call for unity. Let's see what happens.
No, sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the only way to permanently get rid of it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all bad. It's all bad.
Oh god. Martian, I think you're gonna lose all your money.
I'm trying to prevent stability, to be honest.
Oh, this is not good.
That is gonna be glorious.
Look, we gotta get rid of them.
It's you, Martian.
Oh yeah.
And it makes the kingdom more
that's-
stable too.
No, that's not what I was asking for. This vineyard is my livelihood.
But an infestation of Hordeners is no single person's problem. If they were to spread, they could ruin more and more homes and businesses across the south. The vineyard and half the hillside goes up with it. It's lit up like a sun. Unfortunately, the summer weather caused the fire to spread, creating a wildfire that consumes a few farms in the process.
And he
But
did
at
lose
least
all
it's
his money.
pretty to look at.
Yep.
Once Grandy Martian 12 goes up in the smoke, it's not long before he's turned to begging on the streets of Calibra.
Oh, God.
Most
What an
peculiarly,
unforgiving event.
you
Holy
find a
shit.
hoard of missing spoons in the burning wreckage. Look at the Hordelings were collecting them.
Fun.
A horrible haunting. When you're meeting with the council members, a commotion erupts as Grandy Martian lets out a piercing scream.
Why is always him? I'm barely here.
Wait, shouldn't you be begging
like
on the
this
street
holy-
right now?
This is him begging.
This is you begging, yeah.
He's begging amongst the nobles.
He's gone mad. He's going to the court.
My heart is holy. It's here. It's here.
He faints away, falling to the ground with a crash. By the knife, God, someone fetch water! A servant runs over with water and holds it to Martian's mouth.
I thought I'd be safe from it here, but alas. When we built that prison on my land, some manner of structure was disturbed, and it's made me its target.
Why would a ghost care
love
about
it.
you? It's Martin.
Oh, are we really entertaining this nonsense?
I hear voices, Your Majesty, little pinpricks at the back of my mind. Just know I saw a horrid grey shape hanging over me, its face a rotting mask.
You, Martin? Martin?
Oh, it's me again. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Read the screen.
We're too old for campfire tales, Martian.
I beg you, Your Holiness, and gather nobles, come to my aid. We must banish this threat.
Now that I can get on board with.
Yeah.
I say 500 if we research
a
the
little bit
land.
of ghost hunting.
It's fine.
What do we say from the north, Lego?
Well, I was gonna say we should send an inquisitor, but
We search
what's
the
the
land,
ghost?
right?
I say we just ignore it. honestly.
Yeah,
It'll be
that's a
fine,
little
right? It'll be
ghost.
fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
surely the ghost can't be that malicious.
Exactly.
And if it kills you, all the
Oh,
better for
God.
us.
By the night, why does this confused council never take Gandhi seriously?
Yeah, because they're idiots.
He storms out. Aurelius laughs behind the sand.
The grandees are almost treasonous as well.
Yeah.
Oh no.
We are loyal. Trust me. Trust me. We are
And
loyal.
here's another
None of
auction.
us are loyal.
And Martian has no money. So,
Okay.
Alright,
Well,
we want the Grand Bazaar for sure.
yeah. I'm just
Is
gonna.
there anything we need? No.
We don't really need anything.
No.
Well, we could use that prison.
A prison? Because the last one went so well.
oh no.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the prison helps the grandees. They want to lower my stability.
Wait, how much?
Yeah, but the prison from prior is why the ghost is around.
That's true. Oh, my kingdom is gonna not do well, is it?
Hey, King.
Oh.
Fund the deer park in the north.
I gotta go. I'll be back. I'm not leaving. I'm just.
No, Martin, you don't.
Just make sure.
Yeah.
Oh, they want to. Oh, I see what they're doing. Oh,
The deer park is actually great, even for us. We don't care about the farming.
oh no, the patricians.
As long as the grandees don't get more military. What? Oh god, they did like last second.
Yes.
Yes, I did like last second.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
it wasn't
bullshit.
invisible.
Okay.
It really is. I kind of do not like that as a mechanic. We can just do it at the very last second.
Your
Yeah, I don't
ambition.
like it either.
My spy master, which never sip.
At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be a conqueror. But so far, you've not convinced anyone. The kingdom's army is mediocre at best, Your Majesty. You won't be doing any conquering anytime, any soon. Oh, sorry, soon. Any conquering anytime soon.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, I
think.
blame the other two. The south is strong.
Your current ambition isn't working out for you. If you want to stop the nobles from overthrowing you, you need to pivot. Change your image.
Oh, what?
My advice would be to infiltrate each region with loyal spies, defeat their schemes with schemes of our own, but your other advisors have other ideas.
Oh, we need Kairos for this. Nope, Kairos was the Archbishop.
Ah! Your Majesty, if you help us spread the seal of the Ninth God, the Church will send our full support. With the backings of the Church, the nobles wouldn't dare move against you.
And my Chancellor?
I'm also the Chancellor, so...
The common folk are sleeping giants that even nobles are afraid to awake. If you become beloved by the peasants, the nobles won't dare overthrow you for the fear of revolution.
Don't listen to the rest of these fools. Have you heard of the Scepter of Sages? It's a lost artifact forged by Queen Alma the Wise. There's a legend that any king... my voice is... There's a legend that any king who recovers it will rule over a golden age.
Oh. Oh my god, this is a hard choice.
I say recover the Scepter of Sages, you know?
You know what? Yeah, let's try and recall the Scepter of Sages. Sip?
Wise decision, Your Majesty. I'll begin sending out adventurers to track down the Scepter's location. But adventurers aren't cheap. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's overall faith and of course, there can't be open rebellion amongst the nobles. Okay, I need to run to the restroom real quick, so be right back.
Yep.
Okay, then let's wait for a moment.
Yep.
How did our defiance got raised by 1?
Because my military is not good enough.
Everyone's raised by 1 except the patricians.
Yeah, because we have a mediocre army.
Because all of your armies are so mediocre. Just look at
I mean,
this other-
everyone's army is mediocre, basically. The chiefs didn't have that good of an army. Partially because the king decided to slaughter several hundred of your people.
Stupid shit.
And he also slaughtered your people.
Oh, this is wonderful. This is a wonderful game, isn't it?
Clearly, you are just all jealous of the greatness at the south.
Even the South could join in a rebellion soon. I need to do something about this.
Actually,
Yes, you should invest in the military of the North.
Yes, the military of the North, my lord. The military of the North.
Lego, while Zip is gone, I can tell you the best story we had so far was like my first character killing King's character in a duel. Then his son killed my first character, backstabbed him, claimed it was
In a duel.
Then his second character invented the guillotine, but everyone voted to kill him with the guillotine.
Yes.
Partially the king's fault.
Yeah, because the
Because he
king
vetoed
said,
something.
the king said you get money if you vote for that, so yeah.
I thought it was a veto.
It was I vetoed it.
Alright,
And
yeah.
I am back.
Let us see about this creeping dread going on in the South.
It's again not me.
Your Majesty, ignoring the ghosts in my prison has only made matters worse.
That damn ghost again!
Yes, Your Highness, I'm afraid so.
Martin?
I never thought the Grandees would be so overwrought. Is it overwrought?
Overwrought.
Yeah, overwrought. Is there even proof of this so-called ghost presence?
Every time I visit the prison, a terrible cold spreads down the back of my neck, and then I hear a voice calling my name. He claims to be my great-great-uncle Alvaro, who died last century in a dreadful hunting accident. He says if I don't pay attention, my lineage will be doomed and my name dishonored.
You already lost everything. Like, I'm pretty sure you already had
Clearly,
the
you
point.
should listen to his ancestors.
Wait, is this the
spirit.
same great person that won a foot race?
Yes, this is the same great person that won. So Alvaro won the foot race, but also got killed in a hunting accident. I wonder who.
Why do
killed
you
him.
know this great-great-uncle Alvaro?
The family chronicles describe him as a bad-tempered old man with no sense of humor, an accurate portrayal, judging by his ghost.
I think we should listen to the ghost.
Yep. No.
I think we see to destroy the prison. Yeah,
Go on.
destroy the prison.
He should listen to the ghost. The ancestral spirits must be respected.
That's also true.
Yeah. No.
No, we need to get rid
Ooh,
of
so
it.
I get to choose what it is, right?
Nah, I mean, I'd say to destroy the
Hiring
prison, right?
adventurers to deal with it is also a respectable decision.
Yeah, it's always
Keep the treasury high. We don't need.
Oh,
This tr-
you get to be the...
Why would we want to raise the fire?
Okay, I guess we letting the ghost thing happen.
I only have like a few seconds to choose, okay? Was debating.
Martin looks alarmed, but hurries away to do as you say. How talkative great-great-uncle Alvaro is remains to be seen.
Honestly, I want to keep this ghost story happening, so I don't really want to destroy the prison.
They're fine.
Yeah.
friends.
Exactly.
I trust you.
Your Majesty, do you recall a loan agreement I signed with the patricians?
Vaguely.
It turns out there were some hidden catches. See, the interest they're charging looked very reasonable at first, but it's doubling every 2 weeks. Before long, things
my
will
God.
get exponential.
How didn't you spot that?
It was written in obnoxiously small print. Each letter was the size of it. Luckily, the patricians aren't pressing us for repayment yet, but there are signs that they're tricking the other regions into similar agreements. They're prosperous and cunning enough to pull it off. We need to call a council vote and stop the patricians before it's too late.
yes, we must stop them.
Oh yes, trade embargo.
Yeah. yeah. We must crush these peasants there. That's
You
Although-
you could have our vote. to reduce your defiance or to increase other things. You could be bargaining. Why aren't you bargaining?
Because we are not
North
like
doesn't
you.
bargain. North war.
Actually, our debts being paid off sounds very
Yes.
reasonable.
I
Oh,
will
no.
have to say that in my behalf, the North would have needed to talk with each other and vote for that. We will help you. You will help us from now on.
The other regions are grateful to your gold. The patricians are upset, but there's nothing much they can do except grumble. You've hammered the patricians'
You've
effort,
hammered
but not permanently. Their stat gold will not be valued until the end of the next season. Oh, okay. Oh. I'm gonna tax the chiefs.
We are rich. We are rich. Your Majesty, why? Why you do
Clearly
this?
the
Why you
patricians
do
must be
this?
taxed high.
Oh no.
What? Don't
What the fuck?
No, bribe us. Lower our
definitely
defiance.
bribe us.
Tax the
You,
patricians.
Dude,
our
we're-
defiance is 10.
One of us wants
If
to
you do-
rebel. Remember that.
That's true.
We can rebel whenever. So, you really want to
I mean-
tax us?
But you only have 2 military.
The defiance can't go higher.
We can
So
still
actually doesn't do
work to
anything.
get you killed.
That is true.
There are other ways.
Your Majesty, lower the
you're
taxes
doing a really
on the
terrible
chiefs.
job at trying to
the
help
taxes
us.
on the chiefs. They don't have wealth. My king.
You don't
look at trade.
look at your money. You have wealth.
But no. Look at the trade, my Majesty. That's the important thing.
I mean, you
Yeah,
could
but
do
you
the
have
cruel
plenty
tax,
of wealth
but
out there, so you can be taxed for it.
yes.
How did we
Yeah,
get so
You
rich,
should
Lego?
really, you should be bribing us chieftains because clearly we are the only ones on your side.
Yes,
They're the only ones.
we are the only ones on your side. Your
They're the only
Majesty.
ones who you can afford to anger further.
But he can't bribe you. If he bribed you, that helps you out.
Yep.
I can't do that.
Okay.
It helps us
Oh
all
no!
out.
Oh no! Remember the spoons?
What is with all the spoons?
The spoons.
Oh no!
Spoons.
Kairos, I think.
So strange thing, but have you noticed our spoons disappearing lately? I swear, I can never find one when I need one.
I've noticed that too.
We should probably do something about it. You can't just steal the king's spoons and get away with it.
Search the castle. Someone must be responsible. You search up and down the castle, but any trace of missing spoons, but find nothing. Spoons continue to go missing. You forbid the cook from preparing liquid meals, lest you are seen slurping from the bowl.
Oh, the authority of the tyrant is starting to slip.
The deceased.
Already crumbles.
The elderly chief, Marjata, a cousin many times removed of Chief Lego, died in her sleep last week. She was nearly 90, would you believe?
A better end than most of us get.
Indeed, Your Majesty. She stayed at home in the north most of the time, enjoying herself. But she could have spent more time on her accounts. She died without a will, and the nobles are scrabbling for state.
Chief Marjata was my relative. I wrote to her at least once a year. Of course the estate should be mine.
Oh God, it's one of
Mom.
these.
Oh dear.
How British.
Yeah. My late great grandfather used to play backgammon with her. He swore she intended to leave it to our family.
By the old gods, that's a pitiful claim.
I mean, you both have pitiful claims.
Ugh.
I had the
I'll-
crown and take the treasury.
I will note that the
500 if I get it all for the treasury.
the chiefs have never honored an agreement that we made with them, so I'm going to push
Come
for
on.
the one.
Cameron, you
Really, I
know
should
you
have
want
the
to do this.
treasury.
Do this and we will give you money. We are the richest. Give you money. Huh? Think twice. Think twice. I trust you, patricians.
What do you offer this? No, we can't give it to the patricians.
Double the
No,
wealth.
no,
Double the
no.
wealth. Double the
No,
wealth.
it's evil patricians. They're just.
Your Majesty.
Oh no.
The Martian coming in clutch.
Yes!
You would honor the chiefs when they have not shown any honor in their dealings in the council.
Lord Patrician
They're better-
Aurelius
they're
shakes his
better than
head,
you.
muttering with his friends about favoritism in the council. But Chief Lego and the other chiefs are delighted. They even sent you and the treasury a gift basket as a token of appreciation.
Their defiance is lower. You shouldn't have done that.
The Scepter of the
Yeah,
Sages.
remember, they're just one step away from victory.
My treasurer?
Your Majesty, I have the most exciting news. Our hired adventurer discovered a manuscript hidden deep beneath the mountains. It speaks of the Scepter of Sages, and it was written by Queen Alma herself. Worried about what would happen to the kingdom after she died, she hid the Scepter of Sages so her enemies found it.
Good work, treasurer.
It's in a warren of caves within the Black-Wheeled Forest, Your Majesty, near to the capital. It's been under our noses this whole time. I've taken the liberty of sending out more adventurers. They'll clear the area and get inside.
Excellent. Send them on their way. Did you say this?
All right. As you wish, Your Majesty.
As soon as the adventurers return, the treasurer comes to tell you the news. Have they found anything? Damn.
It's proving difficult, Your Majesty. It's practically a maze down there, and the adventurer inside wasn't lucrative enough. They've left for the kingdom of Atesh.
Only out for the money.
What are adventurers for if not crawling around in caves?
My thoughts exactly, Your Majesty. I'll see what I can do. There are plenty of others we can hire.
Well, originally, the reason why you went to the dungeon was because there was loot in the dungeon. So,
to improve your chances of victory, focus on increasing the kingdom's faith and trade as much as possible the next 2 seasons. The chance will decrease in difficulty with each failed attempt.
Oh my god, it will get harder?
So it will get easier.
It'll get easier.
Easier.
It puts a time limit. The king will eventually win if the other 3 don't do anything.
Sitting on a bench
I thought it would be strange if it gets harder.
outside a sun-pleased villa, 2 patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme.
Let me show you something. These documents represent the accumulated debts of all the other regions in the kingdom.
How did you manage that? I thought they'd know better than to accept loans from us.
Oh, they did. But there are plenty of independent moneylenders they've taken loan from over the years. Banks in Kurth, Atesh, and Tavaline.
Also, Sid, I think we can hear your mic every now and then.
Oh, sorry. There's a fan blowing on my face.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Stupid fan. Yeah. I bought up all those debts for myself.
Oh, how devilish of you.
Genius! So now the chiefs and grandees owes us...
Oh my god!
...half their wealth, and the king owes us absolutely everything!
Indeed. All that's left is to decide what we do when it's time to collect.
And what is your final goal?
I think...
Yo!
Graciously
forgive all debts.
A
exchange
higher
for wealth.
stability.
Although, think, if you want to rebel, if you go for raise own military, you're gonna get events to raise your military.
I'm only... Okay, yeah, vote for raise on military. Unless you want to raise stability.
The stability is the easy one, and we botched the grandees objective
I
as well.
almost had him.
Getting our military up would be too much of a pain.
Yeah.
The
Like, look at how
peaceful
low our
solution. I like it.
For this to work, the kingdom must be stable. If the rule of law collapses, nobody will care about paying their debts anyway.
Agreed. What do you think, my soon-to-be monarch? Oh shit, it's Nyx! I forgot about that. They survived!
This is your great-grand-aunt now!
I think this is you
How did
again.
I make that voice? I don't remember. It was like 5 seconds. Ugh. It's not the way I choose to ascend to the throne, but it's a damn sight better than sitting around my villa twiddling my thumbs. That was not their voice. I
And the
know
sign will
that,
state
but-
that patricians must raise stability to at least 8.
So we wanted higher when the grannies wanted lower.
And we wanted lower, yeah. It's...
Not sure I want any of
And-
these. But I don't want to see one Call of Unity anymore.
No, you want Call of Unity. Because
Reverse voting.
here's the thing.
Reverse
Even let me
voting.
spinach.
Whoa.
Reverse voting?
So now the
The least
favorite
voted
one
option will be picked.
Ah.
A ceremony of friendship.
Lego!
Too long have they let tension simmer? No, your tensions are the
Your
lowest out of all.
Highness, too long have we let tension simmer between us. We are citizens of the same kingdom, are we not? I just want to assure you that the chiefs are loyal, despite the rumors. And to prove it, let's hold a ceremony of friendship where we renew our feudal vows.
So what does that involve?
It's basically a big party, followed by a renewal of our vows of loyalty. It's the chief's only affair, by the way. Other regions are not invited. Though, unfortunately, we still need council approval to open the treasury's purse strings.
Oh. Oh, I get it.
Waste of time to me.
Yeah, so, sounds like a waste of time to me.
No, public celebration! Public celebration! Look, raises stability.
Yes,
It lowers
but
defiance.
It lowers
Yes.
defiance, and they only need to lower it down to 1 defiance. They're at 2.
Yeah.
No, trust me,
That's
trust
in
me.
the victory.
Yeah.
Declare a day of public celebration across the kingdom, guys. This is the chat
Oh
answer.
no, no.
Remember, it's the other way around.
It works both ways. Look,
No. You vote
Voting
and
is-
he's voted, Sing wins.
No,
Yep.
doesn't he have to
No,
activate that?
I used a veto here.
Ah,
right,
he has to
yeah.
activate it! Ah, you were thrown!
No, damn it. I felt
Look.
that was all.
one of us has to win anyways.
Devilish Seymour.
Well, I suppose if the Chiefs win, the king does get sacrificed.
Across the kingdom,
Yeah,
workers
exactly.
Does have an heir now, though.
across the kingdom, the workers down their tools for the day to celebrate the enduring friendship of the chiefs and the king. Meanwhile, you lead the chiefs on a public procession through the capital. Oh no.
Oh god.
As the sun sets, the chiefs kneel before you in the city square and repeat their feudal vows. You anoint each of their foreheads with a dab of sacred oil. They rise to their feet again and embrace you, one by one.
See, this being a
We're
public
gonna
affair
embrace
means
you real good.
This is not good. My chief architect.
nobody's done the chief architect yet.
Who wants to be the chief architect?
I
guess
will,
I'll do
since
it.
I've only got myself.
Okay, sure.
Your Majesty, there is a horde of hordlings
Oh,
in the
no.
sewers beneath the capital.
Again.
They're always everywhere. They're the ones who've been stealing our spoons, and not just the king's spoons either. The whole city.
He seems like the portling himself.
Maybe if we burned them at the very first
What's the
chance we
guts?
have, this wouldn't be happening.
Honor guard.
Yeah, 500% honor guard in to root them out.
I agree.
We must
agree
block
with
off.
the honor
We
guard.
must block off the sewers and gas them.
It's look, you're being paid to vote for sending in the honor guard.
It's not about the money.
Yeah.
Plus, it's about the money.
The honor guard march dutifully into the stench-ridden tunnels, but it doesn't go well. Hours later, only one returns, rambling widely and clearly on death's door. Who wants to be the mercenary?
Who was the mercenary?
The
We
Tatterlands.
had them eight.
I hide them from outside.
Yeah, I know, but we had someone voice. Okay. The hordlings gone. Chased them off, but they ambushed us. Killed everyone. There was
He coughs up blood.
some great monster down there. And they were in league. Set the beast on us like a rabbit duck.
I got an achievement, by the way. You got an honor guard killed in the line of duty. Who's the
that?
Martin? You were the
Martin.
architect.
Martin.
It's not showing for me. Hang on, I need to redo my live. On a guard in time.
Okay. Mine and the last of your former bodyguards aspire with a gurgle.
How useful for us that the
Now, let
honor
me just
guard
make sure.
died just before we want to sacrifice the king.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you might just
Yeah.
have one. Wait, there's still something down here. I definitely request.
Hey,
Who's the
still have
ghost?
A noble is here to see you, your majesty. He says it's a delicate matter.
Why is it me?
Yep.
We're the haunted ones,
It's
so-
because you're the ghost storyline, I think.
Oh, maybe. Alas, I'm not merely here for a social call. I sat down to speak with my great-great uncle Alvaro, and I finally understood what he wants from me. In his youth, he was quite rake, and he was having an affair with none other than Ayla's great-great-grandmother.
Oh no!
Spicy!
He told me that his most passionate letters are hidden somewhere in his villa. They must be destroyed for the sake of my family's reputation.
That's gonna be worrying about my letters.
I couldn't speak to that, Your Holiness. The trouble is, Ayla refused to let me anywhere near his villa, and I dare not mention the reason, or he'll tell everyone and embrace my family. Your Highness, I beg you, please tell Ayla to throw open his door so I can lay this scandal to rest.
Oh.
Appease the ancestors.
Appease the ancestors some other way.
Farming 50%, oh god.
Very well, Your Highness. I did hear that great Uncle Alvarez had a great fondness for candied fruit.
He leaves, crestfallen. Over the next few weeks, he collects, oh no, a prodigious amount of candied fruits, leaving him as an offering for great Uncle Alvaro. He's a rather picky. I reject him entirely. Martian is driven to such distraction by the ghost that he leaves his lands entirely for a holiday, neglecting his holdings and markets. Meanwhile, the church loses some of its foothold in the south. Great Uncle Alvaro continues to rampage around the prison, causing trouble for all who venture near.
That prison was the
this is
greatest thing ever.
beautiful.
And now this might be the end. Oh. Back in the south, Grandine Nitadella Tagliani II has met with his co-conspirators once again. Wine is being passed around in good measure, but there seems to be a little cause for celebration.
Yeah. It's no good. The peasants are losing momentum. If we don't keep up the pressure, they go back living their normal lives in peace.
What you get for relying on peasants?
Bah, lazy good for nothings can't even get out of their backsides for one measly revolt.
We have to keep them unhappy. Don't allow the king time to stabilize.
The guy just goes to lower the kingdom's stability to 4 or less.
Holy shit, you're so far away.
Yeah, so if you have this whole season without getting more than 1 defiance, you win. The Chiefs. Actually, I think you might actually have won. Yeah, you won! The Chiefs have won.
The blood god! Blood for the blood god! Your Majesty, most exciting news today. The Northern Chiefs recognize the turbulent state of the kingdom. Even so, they've decided to throw their weight fully behind you, for better or worse.
Turbulent
What a coup! They've invited you to sign a code of friendship and witness their commitment of unwavering loyalty in a special ceremony. Some kind of northern custom involving a blood oath.
Is this necessary? I don't feel he would have survived.
Your Majesty, if I may disagree, Northerners take their traditions very seriously. Entertain them for a short while, and you'll gain a valuable ally. I've taken the liberty of arranging the trip. Chief Kairos and Queen Consort Head were the most helpful with the preparations.
Fine.
Yes.
When do I leave?
By the end of the week, my king, I didn't see any reason for the delay.
Before you head north, however, you make sure to check in with Hef.
Watch they don't sacrifice you in that crazy pagan ritual, but seriously, enjoy my homeland and say hi to my family if you see them there.
Look after Mthis II while I'm gone, will you?
Of course. I will make sure he doesn't get into any trouble. Bring me a souvenir, maybe. I could really do with a new winter coat, and the ones down here just aren't the same.
Your north is long and arduous. After your carrots get stuck in the mud for a third time in as many days, you wonder if maybe you should have diverted more funds to the northern infrastructure.
Such a pleasure to see you here, your greatness! I hope the ride wasn't so difficult. How are you finding the north so far?
It's giving you a chance here. If all the fight
it's not gonna matter. It just carries on to the next kingdom, but yeah.
Okay.
It's rubbish. So he tries to hide it, his face is an annoyance, then he forces a laugh.
Ah, your highness, allow us to change your mind. We've got food and drink laid out for you. Some of the North's best meals. Do tuck in.
The food is pretty good, and the music's not bad either. Though you are not sure what the bard is singing about half the time. So when do we administer this oath?
Not long, your highness, not long. We are just getting everything set up outside.
Almost as soon as you polish off your meal, Chief Kyra summons you into the cold. You find a massive cheese circling a gigantic barren oak tree. And this is an orphan god speaker chants a deep, droning incantation in a language you don't understand. Where do I stand?
Right over here, your majesty. Just underneath the tree. Perfect.
You stand beneath the tree beside the chanting god speaker. You spot a dagger in her hand, but no sign of a goat or a cow or any other sacrificial creature.
Now then, chiefs of the North, it's time to take your oath! Do you all swear your fealty to the one true king from now until your dying breath?
She's responded with outrageous shouts of approval.
I think this one was you, Lego.
By the old gods, I do.
I can get used to this.
Then raise your axes with me, siblings, and let us bear witness to the start of a new age. The Lord Render, chosen of Valtor, will now be bathed in the blood of the Pretender.
Wait, what? Just then, the god speaker grabs you from behind. As a knife kisses your throat, you try to shout, only a gurgle comes out. Chiefs cheer in unison as you collapse to the ground. Traitors, scoundrels!
Asa!
Just as you're on the edge of consciousness, when the chosen of Valtor ambushes you, kneeling over your body.
The king is dead. Long live the king.
Hey, can we burn the north now?
Sven is bathed in King Mthis' blood. A bolt of lightning struck the sacred oak, splitting it in two. With a sign from the old gods, the Lord Render had risen. Unable to convince the peasants to act in time, the grandee's scheme fizzled into irrelevancy. Perhaps next time they take matters into their own hands, instead of hanging their plans on the whims of common folk.
Exactly.
The patricians failed to turn the kingdom's steps against it, and the moment had passed. Ever practical, they set about collecting interest and hoarding wealth, waiting for the time to scheme once more. Sven the Lord Render marched south at the head of an army. Balthor was with him. The throne was seized by force, and the power of the old gods could never be denied again.
Pause. Barely an army.
So,
You know what? I think we got the better out, the best out of the
so
deal. You know?
here's the thing.
I know.
This is King Sven, if we play this again. And this would be the kingdom's stats in the next game. Because the stats carry over.
No, I think
The patricians
no.
are... Holy shit!
Everyone is
This is so hard for the new king.
Yes.
Because two
Yes.
factions are almost at treason already.
That'd be
Yes.
hilarious.
And here's the thing. Because the North won, they get a unique choice now if we continue, where they can choose to support their king and work with them rather than betraying them.
It's gonna be really hard. Holy hell.
Yeah.
Alright, let's keep playing, and
Next king
hopefully
is
unknown.
in for a hard time.
Okay, so I'm gonna end the current recording I have here. And if you people want, we can do the next one straight away after a break.